Rachel Fugate says, hey there, any tips for a glow stick exit? I'm thinking a slow shutter speed with a pop of flash. So glow sticks, we photographed one wedding with glow sticks, and yeah, the main thing is you want to get as much ambient light as possible. Now glow sticks don't work near as well as sparklers. They don't put off as much light as sparklers. So it's really hard to get a great shot, but the essential part of this is that the less flash you can use, the better the image is going to look, because you want to capture the ambience of the glow sticks. So if you use a ton of flash, it's going to destroy that ambience. So what you want to do is maybe start with your flash turned down all the way, because you want a little bit of flash, probably, unless your camera can go with super high ISO. But maybe start at 1/128th power on your flash, and then try to get your ISO as high as possible. Typically when we are working in those situations where we're trying to grab that ambience, it helps if we're in ISO 2500, 3200, 4, 5, 6000 ISO to try to capture, to try to soak in that ambience. And then because the camera's doing the heavy lifting with getting the image brighter, we don't have to use as much flash, and it doesn't destroy the image. Now on the other side of that, an image that is maybe only flash and no ambient light, that would be with your flash turned up at 100% power, 1/1. It'd be 100% power on, and then your ISO would be low, and maybe your other, you'd probably have to shut down your other settings as well. But essentially in that situation, the flash is taking over, and there's no time, and there's nothing, there's no ambience soaking into the camera. It's just the flash pops so bright, and the camera has a super short shutter speed because it only needs to capture a tiny bit of the environment, because the big flash goes off, and your ISO can be low because there's such a large light source. You don't need the camera to soak in all this light, and it just gives a totally different vibe from the image. So if what you're aiming for is vibe, get your flash as low as possible, get your shutter speed as slow as you possibly can without blurring the image, and try your best to turn your ISO up as high as you can possibly get it, to really make the image come across well.